Hi, my name is No Shad. Some of you guys know me as Shubon, Spurs video podcast. We'll talk about the Man United game. Wow, Arsenal are 7 points behind us. Was it? And now they're 4. It seems so weird. Like, was it last week they're 10, and then suddenly it's down to 4. And our game in hand happens to be against the defending champions. Not always a good omen. Apparently, Bale's hamstring's tight. He may or may not play. Ferguson stopped playing his mind games by talking about the indecision of the England thing. So I suppose that's a sign that he doesn't respect us. It'll be interesting how we play. Man U will be playing with Carrick and Scholes, and probably Giggs tucking in from the left, and this will probably be Nani on the right hand side. I think this gives us an advantage in the fact that if we can use Lennon, hopefully we'll be fit, and we can use him to attack, constantly rain down. It's like if Giggs does tuck in. Giggs is quick, but yeah, he isn't. He's 30, whatever, 36, 37. He's not going to have the ability to track Lennon. If we can get a double team of Lennon and Walker on Evra, then hopefully we can put them under pressure. Obviously, the midfield is where we're going to lose the game, and a lot of it are, this is always Scholes versus Luka Modric. Now, Scholes is an amazing player. He's one of the finest players I've seen ever. And I think his ability to keep the ball moving will be absolutely imperative. It's really up to Sandro to. I don't know. I described him as like having spider sense. Yesterday, spider sense was all over the place. That was his first game back, and I don't know. We saw a bit of indiscipline. I mean, he came back from injury, started showing his karate moves. He's a kid. He's a fun-loving kid, but I think now he'll get serious. I think I don't want to blame him because I think it'd be harsh to blame because the team played really badly last week. But I think now he knows that he has to anchor. He'll be driving. He won't give us the passing. I mean, let's face it, neither does Parker. But as long as he can disrupt Scholes and Carrick, because those guys will run rings around him. They will try to run rings around him. He'll be absolutely important to break up play as quickly as they can, and then give it to Luka Modric and let him do his magic. Obviously, they're going to have Rooney, and so that'll be absolutely dangerous as hell. Welbeck, played pretty well against Holland. I'm not sure because I think Ashley Young. I mean, I'm surprised if they don't start with Ashley Young. Personally, I'd have gone with like a weird 4-3-3 kind of thing. Giggs, Carrick, and Scholes. And then having Young and Nani flanking Rooney. But I think the problem is if you play too much to their strengths, you neglect your own. And I think we need to play to our strengths here. I would actually keep King and Dawson. I would drop Kabul. I'm not blaming anyone for that defeat, but I think Kabul should have known. I mean, people have got to go Benny, but Kabul should have known it. Van Persie's left-footed. You need to force him onto his right foot. King did that. If you look at that game, King and Van Persie had a one-on-one, and it is a really good game of like poacher versus gamekeeper. And he's looking at him. He's looking. They're both looking at each other. Shimmy, shimmy. He goes, look, I know you're going to want to go to the left. I know you are. I know it. You know it. You've got 2-1 options to half side through that way, and I'm not going to give you that. And I think Dawson, I think he'll give us that line-hard defense. That strength and power. That power defender that we need. And if we need to, we can bring on Kabul. Hopefully Benny will be a bit more recovered from the obviously last week's game. I think if anything, Benny has tendency to be complacent. We all do. I think if that hasn't knocked out complacency in our team, nothing will. I would like to see us obviously beat United for many reasons, just to get the 3 points. It's a big game. It's a big pressure game on us, and a lot of pressure is on us. Or is it? Is it really? United are thinking, well, we're a wounded animal. United, who we never seem to have any luck against, 3-0 up. What seems went wrong? Well, half time. Clattenburg goal. Actually, 2 Clattenburg goals. Me personally, I still think if we can play to our strengths, play on some. This is a game, ironically, where Hudderston would have been absolutely perfect because of his range of passing. I don't think he'd be able to break down say break up the play of say Carrick and Scholes. Not, but what he would have done is that his passing would have basically made huge problems for them. Sorry. I think he'll continue Saha and Adebayor. It depends if Van der Vaart's fit. If Van der Vaart is fit, I think he might go into 4-4-1-1 actually. I think this is just my feeling. If Van der Vaart is remotely fit, is actually properly fit, can play a full 90, he'll be fired up. Obviously, we saw what happened last week. If he's fit, play 4-4-1. If not, 4-4-2. I haven't seen Jermaine Defoe Football Focus interview yet, but recorded it on Sky Plus, so I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But he's thinking, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play. The thing is, he's 29, but realistically, he hasn't got any better at what he does. Not really significantly. If Jermaine Defoe said, that's it, I want to leave. Look, Chelsea came for Luka Modric, Man United want to come for Luka Modric. Barcelona want Bale. Who wants Defoe? Not many, and I think that says it all, really. I think if any team wants Defoe, it would probably be the likes of your Liverpools, your Aston Villas, those kind of like what I call top of the mid-table kind of clubs, really. And hopefully my mates Mike and Deb Thompson will be coming down. Hopefully they'll have a better time than last time with the dicks apparently they had to put up with. Some Wrexham or something. So hopefully they won't have a problem with that. Obviously they're coming down from Oldham, so which is kind of Manchester United territory. So that'll have an interesting journey on the way down. Hopefully they have a great journey, and my mate Jerry McConnell will hopefully be there. Hopefully him and Mel. I hope they enjoy the game. I hope every Spurs fan enjoys the game. It'll be tough, I really do. But I think depending on how they play. I mean, Ashley Young against Kyle Walker. I mean, if that was Ashley Young versus Luke, I'd be like shit scared. But Ashley Young is one of those players that he can. I think he's quick. He's a good player. Walker is just as quick as he is, if not quicker. And I think he can peg him in. I think it will be a real case of whichever team blinks. I think if he goes 4-3-3, then obviously I think I'm surprised he hasn't been play with the ball. I mean, Carrick is not a put your foot in kind of guy. And I know this sounds really cynical. If we can get Carrick on a yellow, and then really try and I think that will make it very difficult. But I don't know. It's gonna be a tough old game. It really is. I mean, I'm really dreading this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the match. It's going to be an absolute humdinger, and I'm actually going to go for a 1-0. I feel so confident it's going to be a win. I just feel honestly. I mean, don't be wrong. When West Brom beat Chelsea, all kinds of shit can happen. If we can believe in ourselves, we keep on going, and no matter what Man United throw at us, they just can't seem to breach our back line. Then yeah, I mean, let's face it, we played Man United last season, and I thought apart from a pretty good free kick into Vidic, which is a great free kick, he got it in. Apart from that weird nanny goal of Gomez and Clattenburg and everything else, well, I think we did pretty well at Old Trafford. Was one good set piece and that was it, and that's all they had. The hands out again came out to us. It was pretty much stalemate. Now we've got a much better team. We've got a much better goalie. All right, we haven't got Parker because he's obviously suspended, but Sandro is an excellent player. Adebayor is much better than Adebayor. It says it all. Adebayor has the qualities that was shared equally between Pav and Crouch and Keane, all of them. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. I'm sorry I'm a little bit waxed up today as well. That's because I've had a pretty crappy day today. And yeah, so hope you enjoy this video podcast. And as always, shout out spursfrom.co.uk, spursodyssey.com, and top Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.